Oh, hey there. So, I just got this long IKEA table off of Marketplace for free. Um, and I wanted to adjust the legs so it could be like a standing height countertop for like a workspace. Because as you can see, I've like gotten kind of out of control with all the different things I'm working on. I wouldn't say that I'm a hoarder, but I think that I do have to sort of defend against that title more than someone who definitely isn't a hoarder would have to. Um, so here are the legs, and this is the space. As you can see, it's super tight and messy. So that's why I totally need to build something more functional for what I need, and I want it to be about elbow height, um, and over my mini cyclo table, um, against this wall, and it'll basically just go all the way across, and I can have some lighting underneath it for to help with the psych table, the mini infinity. In the meantime, I need to set up the table to shoot my Queen's Blood project. It's done. I think. I think I'm done. It's sort of been done for a while, but it's one of those projects that's just been on the back burner for so long, and I want to get it out the door. So I need to shoot final photography for that, and as you can see, the space for it is not very good. I'm going to use a green screen, so I just need to focus on lighting, getting the lighting down really well. So that's what I'm going to do now.
It all started when I was doing a 3D render of a pack opening, like a playing card, trading card game pack rip animation that I thought would be really neat to have for my demo reel purposes, because I thought that an animation of a pack opening, of cards opening, that was a pretty cool idea that I hadn't seen very often. And it was, just look at it. Look again. Very cool. It did not, however, yield me any cherished clients. So sad. But it did, however, yield me nearly 2 years of endless toiling for very little gains. Yay! For those that are new here, Queen's Blood is a minigame in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is the remake of Final Fantasy VII. And this is a whole other game tangent, but I love minigames. Like, something about the game within a game meta. Ew, meta. I don't like that word anymore. But the mini games, I think it started maybe with like Zelda Ocarina of Time at the shooting gallery and the fishing contest game thing. I'm just always a sucker for mini games, especially when they're like kind of secret, like, ooh, you're not supposed to find this mini game. Anyways, in Final Fantasy Rebirth, your characters play a card game called Queen's Blood. And in the game, you use strategy when being dealt your minions to stack attack power in lanes against your opponent. So, some people, I'm not saying names here, but some people hate Queen's Blood. They tell me, how dare you make that disgusting thing? It better not be in the next game or else. However, I like Queen's Blood, and I don't listen to nobody, so I decided I make Queen's Blood. How many times can I say Queen's Blood? I don't know. The board I built is a full-size one to one, fitting regular playing cards that play on the play top. Fits regular sized cards. It has a nifty little pencil holder in the dragon for keeping score, and I made some cards to go with it, and I bought some of these marble thingies. It has, a functional drawer. Oops, don't look in there. I made this print modular because I wanted to be able to take it apart So I used some inset magnets that snap the pieces together, and I did that because I realized this thing was gonna be pretty massive when I got started, and I just wanted to be able to store it. And I was also thinking at the time possibly I might end up shipping it, maybe one, or I don't know. If you go to my print files though, they aren't inset with the magnets, and I don't think you need to worry about that, and it won't have those ugly seam lines you see, unless you want to. So yeah, back to the office now.
All right. Don't do what I've done, which is create basically the most janky green screen ever. All these folds are going to show up tenfold. Okay, this is the jankiest setup I have. I think that's how the play markers work. I kind of forgot. It's been so long since I played. The main problem I noticed is this gravity is pulling this down. It's making this seem worse. And I'm not really sure what to do about that. We're going off the green screen some, according to this. Okay. I actually added some tape, and it helps a little bit. I don't think it's super noticeable, so I think we're just gonna roll with that. Now to figure out how to get the shots that I need. Okay, I think I just finished shooting some B-roll for the Queen's Blood board. And now I just want to get a close-up of the cards. I want to hold them in the same order that they are in my 3D render. So I have to go back and check what order that is. Yeah, did a really, really poor flourish of cards. They don't really, I don't know how to do it. But we'll see what we got. It turns out I made an extra card. I don't know how that happened, but there's only 5 in the video, and I made 6 cards. So I have an extra Spearhawk. I think we're okay, but I'm probably just gonna leave some of this stuff up and jump into the edit.